Andy, welcome. Well, it's not really a welcome to Raith Rovers, but it is a welcome to RaithTV. It's good that my diary can finally fit you in. That's what it feels like, as we've tried to connect. Here we are together finally. How does it feel to be around about Starts Park?
Well, this has been great. Obviously, we've only been in for a couple of days with the players, but I was in last week with the staff and just getting everything organised and getting ready. So delighted to be here and excited to get started.
How does it feel a wee bit better to be on the other side of these fitness tests that the guys are talking about?
Listen, it's always obviously been through that as a player, and you know what it's like for them outside. So it's just getting things right for them from day one. You know, a bit of encouragement outside to try and push them through. But I've been very, very impressed with what I've seen. The players look really fit. They've obviously worked hard over the close season and look quite strong. So I'm quite excited to see where we could go with the group.
You're here as an assistant manager, but you're no stranger to Starts Park. Have you seen a lot of change since you've arrived back?
The place is looking great. You know, it's little things like that just makes things more professional and creates a better environment and culture for the players. So very, very impressed with everything I've seen so far.
What sold you on the opportunity to come here?
It's just this football. It's in my blood. It's what I've done my whole life, and obviously getting the chance to work with Barry and Potsy and things like that. You know, it excites me as well. The project that they're trying to push through here is another factor. So yeah, just the whole thing excites me, and really, as I said, I'm looking forward to getting right into the crux of it.
Working with Barry and John's going to be your bread and butter day to day. Have you got relationships that are already established? How does that work? How did that come about?
Well, I played with Potsy previously at Dunfermline, so I've knew him for quite a bit of time. Barry, I was on the A licence with him back in 2012, I think it was. And then we done a pro licence together 2017-18, so I sort of knew him from then. And yeah, it's everything in football, the opportunities just come out the blue sometimes. And I went and had a good chat with him. He showed me the way he wants to play, how he wants to work. Very, very impressed with everything he showed me. So, and it's just sort of style and environment that I want to work in. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
The assistant manager role's changed so much in the modern game. What's your definition of what you're going to be bringing here? What's your key role?
My role is to support the manager, and ultimately, but it's here to develop players as well. You know, I've got a lot of things to offer. I think that's why Barry's brought me on board as well. So as I say, first of all, I support him, but most of all, we're here. The two of us are here to work as hard as we can to try and make the team better and improve the team for the fans, for the football club, and try and bring some success.
What kind of coach are you? What's your key characteristics?
There's a lot of different factors in that, but I like my players to work hard. I like the players to have a good attitude. I like my players to enjoy what they're doing, and I really like to help develop players and make them better. So that's a factor in there. And as I say, I've loads of enthusiasm for the game. I've been in the game a long time. We've got a lot of experience, and it's about trying to pass that across to the players and help them as much as possible.
You mentioned that experience both as a player and as a coach and a manager, reflecting on where you've been and where you are. Have you evolved a lot?
You learn all the time, and I think if you stop learning, then you might as well not be in the game. I think it's important that you pick things up from managers you've worked under, coaches you've worked with, players you've coached and played with. I think that becomes part of your experience, and you take the things that you like from it, and you try and adapt it to your own style. But I think it's just constantly learning and trying to put yourself in that position where you can push, and then trying to put that across to the players as well.
You mentioned that you played here before for numerous teams. I guess one would stand out. That blue looks quite good on you. Does it feel comfortable?
Yeah, blue's probably one of my favourite colours. So yeah, look, it's everything. The club, as I said when I first came in, what they're trying to do around the stadium. I think Barry really improved the team towards the end of last season. And it's quite exciting at what they want to do. So there's a lot of positivity around here, and hopefully I can keep that going.
You mentioned a word that a few people have said to me recently in interviews, and that's project. I've been sold on a project. There's a project happening here. Are you sensing that we're a club that's got momentum across multiple kind of departments, multiple areas?
I think so, yeah. I think you get that vibe, straight away when you come in. There's the little improvements. You can see the stuff they want to do. The fact that they've got Barry in, who's really, really ambitious, really good coach, and there's guys like John Potter and stuff as well. Good guys, football people. And the way they speak and the way they want to do things, you want to work for people like that.
Your role right now is multifaceted. You've got the fitness training, you're moving into the actual football development side of it. You're chasing players, you're signing players, you're looking at our young kind of squad and their set up there. What's grabbing your attention moment by moment?
Like, it obviously takes a little bit of time for me to get to know the players, and you know, there's a lot of stuff goes on in pre-season. You're looking at a lot of players, a lot of targets that you're trying to sign, getting things prepared for training, making sure things are right for the players when they arrive. So there's a lot of stuff. It's quite a busy period, but I think it's something that if you love doing, then it's, you know, nothing's a chore when you're involved in football, in terms for me anyway. So it's just about trying to do the best that I can do to support the manager and the players, and help make things, or help keep improving things.
It's the first chance you've had on camera to speak to Raith Rovers supporters. What would you want to say to them beyond the question and answer that we've had here?
Yeah, just look, I'm really looking forward to the first game. You know, getting the fans in the stadium, feeling the atmosphere. As I said, it's exciting to see what we can do, and hopefully we can have a team on the pitch that really gets them off their seats. I think that's really important for us to get them off their seats, and then they can back us on from there. I think that's really important to have that link with the supporters.
We're all signed up on that journey. We'll catch you as the season progresses. Welcome to Raith Rovers.
Thank you very much.